Hi, welcome back to Sunny's Ventures, and today I'm going to be doing some party prep. So there's going to be a lot of phases to setting up my party. I don't want to do it all the day before, the day of. It's just going to be too much work. I've decided I'm going to start in little stages. So today, the stage is getting the prizes for the games set up and packed. So I got various things set around here. There's going to be 6 prizes for random little small games, and then 1 prize for the best costume at the costume party. I've got these little pumpkins from Hobby Lobby that have like little card holders. I've printed out each game on here. I'm going to attach it to a note card, so it's got a little more, this paper's way flimsier than the note card. So the strength of the paper, it's not so weak, so it can actually hold itself up. And then I'll just stick this right inside here so that it holds it in front of the prize. First, these are the little gift bags for the small 6 prizes. Got their skulls on here, pretty cool. And then the larger bag just says trick or treat. This was for the costume contest. I'll make the note cards first, and then we'll go through when I pack each of the bags. I'll show you what I'm putting inside of them. Now, I'm just gonna, with the 6 little black bags, these ones here, I'm just gonna have them pick whatever one they want. It doesn't really matter which one, but obviously the costume one is gonna be the better prize because it's like, it's Halloween. You gotta have a good costume. So the games that I have set up, ready to go, I got how many pieces of candy are in this pumpkin jar. So you can see this neat little pumpkin jar here. I wanted to pick a shape that wasn't where you could do some like math on it. Like, if this jar is like more, it's a cylinder, so you can take the volume of this and whatever candy's in it, and you can do some math. I wanted one to be a little bit more difficult, so this got this small little glass jar. I did just wash this jar. I'm gonna put some M&Ms in it, so I'm gonna have to count those out, and I'll write it down or take a picture, put in an envelope or something of what the number is, so when we open it. But I'm not gonna put these in right away. I'll do, since it's a little bit before the party, I'm gonna put these in the day of, so I'll count that out and do it, and then just so the candy doesn't get gross. But yeah, so here's candy that's gonna go in it. Here's a jar. It's pretty cool. The second game, which I don't have the supplies here today, I'll get it when it's closer to the date. It's how much does a pumpkin weigh. So I'm gonna get a little pumpkin and I'm gonna weigh it, and then people are gonna try and guess how much the pumpkin weighs. So the third game is how much money is in this jar. So that's why I have this glass jar here. I've got this bag of coins that I've been just, every time I pay with cash and get change, I just dump it in this gallon bag. So I'm gonna count out some money, fill this jar, and see if people can guess how much money's in the jar. I know there's gonna be a question where you get the money in the jar. Definitely not, but I'm going to keep that myself. So the fourth game is basically I'm gonna have a deck of cards, and for each person that is there, I'll put a card in the deck, and then 1 card will be a joker. So when I go around and everybody's gonna draw a card, if you draw the joker, you're gonna be able to get a prize as well. The 5th game is basically we're gonna have a flip cup tournament. So I'm gonna have various tic-tac-toe boards set up. We're all gonna be flipping a solo cup. So basically you put it on the edge of the table and you flip the solo cup. And when the solo cup lands right side up, you get to put that solo cup, they're gonna be 2 different colors, in the tic-tac-toe square. And the faster you go, so you don't go like turn for tic-tac-toe, you go based off how many you land. So if that person lands 4 in a row, they get to go 4 times in a row, and the other person, they gotta play catch up. Yeah, so we're gonna have a tournament going on in a bracket. So I'll have various ones, and then once we get to the center with a 1v1, that person, whoever ends up actually winning the whole bracket, will get the prize in the end. So that one's gonna be pretty fun, and I think, I'm assuming a lot of people are gonna be competitive about that, so it's gonna be kind of funny. And then the final prize, aside from the costume contest, will be the person who's the drunkest by a certain time. This is an adult costume party, or this is an adult Halloween party, and we live in Wisconsin, so people get drunk at parties, and so yeah, it's gonna be pretty funny to just put on display of the person who's going to be the most drunk at, say, midnight or something. So you can see I put them on a card, put them on a paper, and I'm gonna cut them out right now. Got this paper cutter here to get some nice crisp lines. This is how the card turned out. If you can see it, I'll stick it on here, like so. It's pretty cool, right? These will just sit on the table, and then right next to them will be a little container here where they can throw their guesses in for each of the items. So yeah, It's gonna be pretty sweet. And I'll have a stack of note cards. I'll probably cut these in half so you don't need a whole note card, and then they can put their guesses inside the container. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Now I'm gonna do it for the rest of them, and I'll check back in a sec. I'm going to start packing the prize bags for them. So we'll start with the smaller ones. So I got 3 prizes are candles and 3 prizes are cups, and I'll just throw some candy in with each of the prizes. So here's the first one. It is a Frankenstein candle. Honestly, these candles don't have much of a scent, but they just look cool, and you can burn them. The second candle is this black cat. The next spooky candle is 3 little ghosts. That's pretty cool. This one's got, like, the black is actually filled with glitter too. Alright, so now the next is the candy. So each of them they get, so this one is Kool-Aid popping candy. So basically it's Pop Rocks that are scary berry flavored. So there's this. So we got, one of these is going to be just regular sour gummy worms. And 2 of them are going to be the Sour Punch Halloween pack. So it's spooky straws. They got apple, grape, and tangerine. I've actually never tried these, so curious on how these taste. They're a little big for the bag. And then the other 3 bags that don't have candles in them will have mugs. So this one is a double-sided mug. So one side says boo. It's got really cool oozing black stuff on top, and the other side is a pumpkin. Another mug is this classic jack-o'-lantern face. I actually like this, how smooth this mug is. It's pretty lightweight too, so this one's a good one to me. I like this one. Last mug for these 6. This one is just a little ghost. It's pretty cool, pretty basic. And then I've got these just random assorted candies that I'll just stick in each one of these. So then I've also got some gift paper that I'll stick in the tops of these, but I'll do that off camera. That wraps up the small gift bags and prizes for those 6 games that I have set up. Now to the larger prize for the costume contest. I've got a similar combination. So the bigger prize, I've got 1 mug and 1 candle. This mug is just a more standard pumpkin mug. Pretty basic. Actually, I like this one too. It's got an orange inside. Very nice. Back's plain, so I like this one. We'll also throw some candy in there. I've got this smaller, like, legit scented candle. So the other ones weren't scented, this one is. So I got the scent Fresh Linen, just because it seems like a more basic scent. I didn't want to give someone something that's like a scent only every, like, 50% of people like. I feel like most people like the clean scent, so just do laundry, simple. Then I've got a $15 Little Caesars pizza gift card, so. And then again, here's the candy straws from before. There's this one, and I'll put some gift paper in there too. Alright, so for my prep, basically all I gotta do now is stick the money in this jar, but I gotta count it out first. We'll get a time lapse of me counting all the money, see how much money I can fit in this jar. Take a guess down below how much you think is gonna fit in this jar. Ugh, so heavy. I think I'm gonna try and do an assorted amount of coins just to keep it a little more difficult. Yeah. So I have no idea how much money this is, but this is a lot. A lot of money. Alright, let's get to counting. I had way more change than I needed to fill the jar, so I'm glad I started filling the jar before I counted all of it. So there's a lot more here than I thought. I wrote down what was in it and see if anyone can guess how much is in this jar. Looks kind of neat sitting in the jar. So yeah, look how much change I have extra. I could probably fill another jar exactly the same size. That's how much change is left. I also found a $50. And my fingers are so gross. This money is so dirty. But yeah, so I'm gonna put the rest back in the gallon bag, and that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. And let's see what I pick next to start decorating. Sorry if you can hear my dehumidifier in the background. I'm gonna set the table back here where a lot of the, prizes and just like decor will be back here. Over there will be the photo. There's another table over here where we're gonna play games. And then I got like a weight set here where I'm gonna hang a body bag from it actually. So it's gonna be pretty funny. And then I think I'm gonna put like caution tape all around the weight set and then the body bag and stuff like that. So hopefully this comes together nicely. I'm obviously not gonna get all the decorating done today, which is why I'm doing it early. Pretty hyped. And as I go along, I'm definitely gonna show you what I've got, like what I'm setting out and like the things that I've got on the table and stuff. And if I remember where I got it from, I'll definitely let you know. A lot of this stuff came from like secondhand stuff, so it's not like the actual store, so I don't know. But I'll let you know if I do. A screw fell off when I opened it. Let me tell you, setting up for the tripod is way harder than anything else I'm even gonna do. I need to invest in an actual tripod because it was the stack up I have going on of things. Because my tripod, like if I want it tall, the legs have to spread out incredibly far that I can't set it like anywhere because the legs go too far. The first thing I'm gonna obviously do is put down a tablecloth. Right now I just got the white table. So this tablecloth is a bloody handprint tablecloth. It's white with red. It's from Vlog-oween. So I'm gonna tape it down because I don't want it to just slide off in the bit tool. Even though things will get set on top of it, I just don't want to deal with it, so I'm gonna tape it. Now I didn't tape the front, I just taped all the other 3 sides solely because I don't want it to just like look tucked under. It's kind of hiding the legs with the tablecloth going over, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So now time for the fun part and putting crap on top of it. Alright, next up we have the table runner. So this table runner is a little short for this 6-foot table, but this is from Dollar Tree, so it's got like spider webs on it. Just from the dollar store, pretty cheap. It was $1, hence dollar store. Again, I'm gonna tape that in place. Actually, it goes the full 6 foot, which I didn't read the label. It didn't say how long it was, so I'm actually surprised it fit. It's longer than I thought. First, I'm gonna put the stuff that this table is meant for, so all the gifts and prizes. I'm gonna set these all out, and then I'll add decor around it. So this is the stuff that I created earlier in the video. And I don't know what has what in it, so it's actually when people pick it, I mean, they're all very similar gifts, but I'm gonna be very surprised myself to know, since all the packaging looks exactly the same, I don't know what's included in which one. So right now I'm setting out all the things to win the prizes so they know what they're for. One thing I'll have to remember to grab is pens, because I need various pens, just because there's like 3 or 4 ones where you gotta actually write something down to make your guess, or vote who has the best costume. So right now I'm gonna put out some lights. So I got these candlestick lights, they're battery powered, and then I got the stands they go in. So I got 2 different sizes, one's a little shorter than the other. These both came from Hobby Lobby. And I've got a couple more of these, but I think I'm gonna put them upstairs by the food when I lay out the spread of food that's gonna be coming. Or maybe I don't know, maybe I'll just stick them all here, I have no idea. I'm gonna actually put batteries in it till the night of, so they're not gonna be lit right now. Alright, next I got these orange like Christmas lights. So I got off Marketplace. There was a pack of a bunch of like Halloween stuff and decor, miscellaneous decor. So that's where a lot of this Halloween decor came from. So it came with 2 sets of orange lights and then a set of purple lights. I'm going to put 1 set of orange here. Probably going to put a set of, I don't know, probably orange on the photo booth, and then I'll put the purple ones upstairs by the food. I'm going to lay these out. They're pretty short strands, maybe like 6 foot long. Alright, a couple more items for the table. I got these tea lights, so I'm going to set a couple tea lights around. Got this random skull. so he's just gonna go chill out somewhere. I got this red little skeleton guy. All these skeleton parts and people are all from the miscellaneous random Halloween box I got from the lady that was getting rid of a lot of her Halloween decor. So yeah, I mean, he's a little beat up. You can tell she painted him at some point, but he looks pretty cool. So he's gonna go hang right here on the knob. Actually, I have two of these guys, so I think I'm gonna hang the white one here, and then I'll put the red one upstairs since it looks a little nicer. Okay, I've got two more things to add to the table. I've got this random assortment of pumpkins and leaves, so I'm gonna just scatter these around the table. And then, so these are from Hobby Lobby in like the crafty section. And then these are from the dollars section in Target. So these are like funny little potion bottles. This one says Bones to Breed. This one says All Seeing Eyes. And this one says Witch's Brooms. I thought these were pretty cool. Alright, that should wrap up this area. Now let's move on to the next. Okay, we're gonna scooch over just slightly from the table. I have this pull-up bar hanging here. So I got this bloody body bag, and I'm gonna hang it from my pull-up bar. It looks pretty cool, actually. I hope it actually looks like the image on the top. I got this from Halloween Express. I'm pretty hyped, but I don't want to blow it up because it's like an inflatable. It says it's 6 foot, so I don't know how high this is. This is probably 6 foot because I'm 5'3", and I can like barely touch the ground. So, yeah. So we're gonna hang a body from that. It's gonna be pretty sick. I think it's gonna look really cool next to the table. So let's crack this puppy open. See what's inside. I actually don't know. Never really had stuff like this. Oh, it comes with a rope and the bloody colors. And then I'm assuming this is supposed to be the person. Oh, this is gonna take a long time to inflate. I wonder if it's shaped like a person. Oh, it has legs. Oh, it actually is shaped like a person. Look at this guy. This cracks me up. Alright, I'm gonna go inflate this and I'll be back when I'm done. This is probably gonna take me forever. Wish me luck. Okay, I'm back. Here is my man. Or, here is my dead person who's gonna be hanging in my body bag. It's so weird. Yeah, I guess he's gonna hang like this. I think it's kind of funny that it's actually shaped like a person. Hopefully he doesn't like lose air or I'm gonna have to add air to him with when the party starts, because the party actually isn't in for like 2 more weeks. Well, let me turn on the light while we're at it. So this is what the actual bag he's coming in looks like. Here's the little rope. And there are literally no instructions, so I'm assuming this is just gonna be a sack that I'm gonna tie together and hang him up. Oh, this looks exactly like the tablecloth I just put right there. We're gonna stuff him in head first. Does that look like there's a person in here? Alright, got him in the bag. I feel like I probably should have named him before I stuck him in the bag. Maybe I'll start thinking of names of what I can name this guy. What would you name a guy that you put in your body bag? It took me like 15 minutes to blow him up. Way less time than I thought, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of weird jokes we could make about the blow-up doll, but we're not going to. He is solely for sticking him in this bag, and then that is all. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, does it look like a person? I suppose. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I will eventually put caution tape around all of this workout equipment, but I'm going to leave it open just because my treadmill's over there and I go for runs on it every now and then, so I'm not going to do that probably till maybe like the day before, maybe a couple days before, where I can know I'm not going to run on it and block myself out. For the pull-up bar, I mean, it's just hanging by a rope, so if I want to use the pull-up bar, I can, or I just don't use it for a couple weeks. just gonna leave it at that. I guess I'll call that a night for today, and we'll pick up another day. I think we made some decent progress. Definitely like that this table's set up behind me, and it looks pretty sick next to the body bag. I'll see you then. Bye. Thank you so much for watching part 1 of my decorating for my Halloween party video. Part 2 will come out tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for that. So, have a good night. Bye.